Alright, how are y'all doing tonight? Welcome all to the Charcoal Pony Show, brought to you by Cat's Sexual Assault Awareness Week, because when you think sexual assault, you think Charcoal Pony. So we've got a great show for you tonight, except I have no clue what's going to happen. That's up to you guys. How this works is we're going to just get random suggestions from you guys, and we're going to do little scenes based off of them. We've been warming up in the back, but you guys haven't been warming up, so I'm going to warm you up a little bit right now. I want you guys to shout out your favorite color.
Mahogany!
And magenta. Alright, I'm going to do something else a little bit. I'm going to do a little kind of applause-o-meter type thing. We're going to start off at a 1 with a small golf clap, and then by the end of 10, I want you to be standing up, cheering, throwing small children into the air. I don't care. So let's start off with just a little 1, nice little golf clap. That's nice, that's nice. Let's move on 1 to a 2, a little bit more 10. Alright, now let's make it 3. A 4. That we need your guys' help with, like the wave, going over there. So how this works is I'm going to count down from 3, go 3, 2, 1, and then I want you guys to shout out pony. I want you to actually all do that with me together. So 3, 2, 1, pony! Right? And then we'll start our scene. So let's get started. Our first game of the night is Mutants. Oracle. Oh, Oracle. Excuse me. It says it very similar here. I don't know what this is. Alright, so how this game works is we have an all-seeing, all-knowing oracle. They can answer any question you want, such as what is the meaning to life, to anything as like, what should I have for lunch tomorrow? So does anyone have any questions for the all-knowing oracle? Yes.
What is the doctor's name?
What is the doctor's name?
The doctor's
name
is Greg.
Greg. Any more questions for the oracle? Yes.
What does the fox say? The fox
says
moo.
Yes. All right.
What's the flavor of your toothpaste?
Excuse me, what was that?
What's the flavor of your toothpaste?
What's the flavor of your toothpaste? What is the flavor of your toothpaste?
The flavor of my
Toothpaste.
is
magenta.
Magenta is like a flavor. It's like how my favorite lollipop flavor is purple.
What should I have for lunch tomorrow?
What? Oh, you're going to take my question. What should you have for lunch tomorrow?
You should
have
a big
piece of
fish.
A big piece of fish. Let's get like 2 more questions.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop?
Ooh, that's a good one. How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop?
It takes
so
many licks
to
get to
the
center of
the
Tootsie.
Great. Great. The best flavor. Just like purple and magenta. Alright, one last question. Yes.
what's the meaning of Stonehenge?
Ooh. What's the secret meaning behind Stonehenge?
The meaning
Behind
the Stonehenge
is
that it
used
to be
a
tool
Giant stone tool bag. Alright, thank you. Let's have a hand for
Alright, you guys, so next game we're going to play is called Choose Your Own Story. The way this works is that we're going to have 3 people up here. I don't know who they are. Caroline. Steve. And the way this game is going to work is that the 3 of them are going to start at a scene off of a suggestion of a random word. and they're going to start a scene where if I think it's really going somewhere, I'm going to tell them freeze. And then I'm going to ask each one of them individually where they think the story is going, okay? Then you guys get to choose which scene you want to see more by applause. All right, so first I need a suggestion of just any word, just a random one. Somebody really wants Velociraptor. So guys, whatever Velociraptor means to you, we're going to see the scene in 3, 2, 1.
Right?
Oh my goodness gracious! You can't keep doing that impression.
Sorry, sweetheart. I just like doing dinosaurs.
If we're gonna be on this safari trip, we have to.
I heard the sound of the Velociraptor and I want to mate with it. Do you have any daughter Velociraptors that I can...
Well, we got that one.
I can smell her.
She's right there. You see her?
I do see her.
All right, Steven, where do you see this scene going?
I see me getting a mate. Getting a mate.
Getting a mate. Michael, where do you see this scene going?
I see the lovely daughter coming into the scene and becoming a velociraptor.
Okay. And Caroline, where do you see this scene going?
I see the scene where he decides not to get a date, but rather decides to date himself.
Let's get some applause for Stevens. Applause for Michael. Applause for Caroline. We will see this scene based on Caroline's idea in 3, 2, 1, party!
Not
I don't want to date her. I'm invested.
Have you, have you seen this?
Is that a self-help book? Let me read that. Believe in yourself. Page 3.
Wait till you get to page 4.
It's a mirror. It's a picture of a mirror. I see
Right.
myself.
Wait, that's not right. I saw myself.
I should date myself.
Oh wait, no,
You
it's
know?
not.
Date yourself.
So what do you guys think? I
Well-
don't know. I've never done anything like that.
Why don't we, how would
Do I take myself?
things go in bed?
Freeze! Steven, tell me how things would go in bed.
It would go disastrously because all of a sudden I'm getting very hungry, and as a velociraptor I need to eat.
Like that. Okay. Caroline, where do you see this scene going?
I see him turning to page 25, which says, "I'm actually not a dinosaur. I'm an alien."
Michael, where do you see this scene going?
Steven whips out a whole bunch of explosives and threatens to blow the entire camping trip up.
All right, applause for Steven's idea. Applause for Caroline. Applause for Michael. All right, we'll see this scene based off Michael's idea in 3, 2, 1, party!
Alright. You know what?
What?
I didn't like that book.
And you know what shoved me in there?
I don't care. You guys, this is my safari land, and you guys are intruding me, so I'm just gonna blow it all up.
Where even are we?
What are you doing?
There aren't any
This is
velociraptors.
Jurassic Park.
Oh.
That's why I'm a dinosaur.
Wait, did you say something about explosives?
Yes, I've got them right here. And if I press this button on the dynamite, all are gonna go.
Perhaps you take the dynamite.
Oh, damn it!
And scene.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the next scene that we have is called Shrinking Scene. And we have Mr. Webb and Miss Irons. They will be acting out a scene based off of the suggestion of a place that inspires much activity from the top section.
My toilet.
The bathroom.
No more balcony questions. Lower section. I heard a death metal concert. A lot of activity going on there. They will begin this scene entering one at a time. We'll stop it, and we'll do it again, but a little bit differently, and you'll find out soon. All right. Scene about... I don't even remember. Death metal. In 3, 2, 1, party!
Oh, thanks for coming. She was such a good medal. There is nothing that can replace this medal-shaped hole in my heart.
I don't know about that. Look who I brought over. It's your ex-girlfriend we liked way more. I miss you so much.
Do you still do the thing? Not that thing. Weird thing.
You did something weird around my son? You weren't supposed to say anything.
We should be a little bit more ambiguous about it.
So I cannot tolerate this skank in my house. No.
I just cannot believe you would bring this skank.
Right there. End it with skank. But it seemed like you guys had a lot of space to work with. And I'd like to see it maybe on a smaller scale, a little more intimate. Let's move the stage a little bit closer. Yeah, just act it out in about that much space. That should be good. All right, same scene, a little bit smaller scale. In 3, 2, 1, party!
Oh. Thanks for coming to the funeral.
Of course. Are you okay?
Life is so hard without her. My medal.
Yeah. No. Is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Maybe like bake you a cake or something?
I don't know. I just don't know why. I don't know why. It's just so sad.
Well, I think I might know what you want. Look who I brought!
Oh.
Hey, your ex-girlfriend who we liked way more. I missed you so much.
Is the ex? Do you still do that thing?
Oh.
No, not that thing. The weird thing. The weird, you know. The one.
You're around my son? You weren't supposed to say anything.
I think we should be a little bit more ambiguous about it.
Oh, I cannot allow this skank in my house.
Well, what offends me is that you even brought this skank.
All right. Before it escalates, a little less space, man. 2. Yeah, that's good. Same scene, a little bit faster, a little bit smaller. In 3, 2, 1, party!
Right. Thanks for coming.
I had to. Is there anything I can do to help?
She was just such a good guy.
No. Can I make you a cake or something to make you feel better?
I don't know what you can do to help. It's just so hard right now.
I think I know what I can do. Look who I brought. I missed you so much. We like her way more.
You brought the ex. You still do the thing?
Of course I do.
No, not that thing. The weird thing.
You did something weird in front of my son? You did something.
I just think we should be a little bit more
I
ambiguous.
cannot allow this skank in my house.
Well, I can't believe you brought the skank to my
End
house.
it right there. You're about to fall off. Little less space, guys. Come on. You're being ridiculous. You're using up the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, use that. Same scene, a little bit faster. On the chair. In 3, 2, 1, party! Right.
Thanks for coming to the funeral.
Or is there anything I can do? know something. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's my ex-girlfriend.
We like so much more.
Do you still do the thing? No, not that thing. The weird thing.
You just say weird in front of my son. You weren't supposed to say anything.
I think we should be a little bit more ambiguous with it.
Oh, I cannot allow this cake in my house.
I cannot believe you allowed this game to my little funeral.
Well, the next game is the game of objections, so we're going to have everyone come up. You right down here. Alright. So little do the people behind me know that they're experts all about some subject. What subject should they be experts on? Toilets! Since you remember, I'm going to let you start. But, so how this works is one of them is going to come out and start doing, just telling you information based around clowns, because they're an expert in clowns. However, if they say something wrong, the other team can yell objection, say why they're wrong, and then continue from where they left off, assuming I accept their objection. So we will see the scene. I'm going to keep time on my handy-dandy iPhone. And at the end of 90 seconds, whoever's in the middle wins. So you'll see the scene inspired by clowns in 3, 2, 1.
Halloween!
Right!
When I was about 5 years old, my parents sent me to clown camp. I know, it sounds amazing because it was. It was only about a week, and I learned how to put a peacock feather on my upper lip, and I can balance it around to this day. You know, peacock feathers are actually a lot heavier than people think they are.
Objection.
Yep.
Peacock feathers are not really that heavy.
Yeah, they're pretty light. Continue.
Peacock feathers are pretty light because when you go like this, you can pick it up pretty easily and you can put it in your pocket if you want.
Objection.
Yes.
If you pick up the whole peacock to get all the feathers, it might be kind of heavy.
This is ridiculous. Yes, continue.
Because like peacocks have a lot of feathers, especially when they spread them out.
Objection.
Yeah.
If you plucked a peacock, it wouldn't have any feathers. Now, you can pluck a peacock just like you pluck your everyday chicken.
Yeah.
Ask me some law about plucking peacocks.
I don't know.
I haven't heard of any law.
Yeah.
So you pluck your peacock just like you pluck a chicken. One feather at a time.
Objection. I don't pluck chickens.
He doesn't. Continue.
The reason I don't pluck
Objection!
chickens.
Yeah.
I saw him plucking mother pheasants.
Mother pheasant plucker.
The amount of mother pheasants that he has plucked.
Objection! I left my chicken like 30 minutes ago. Person who needs to pluck a chicken a couple times a day. It's just a
Objection. I'm a vegetarian.
See, no one likes vegetarians because of the way that they just stand up and they say that they're vegetarians.
I do like vegetarians. You like vegetarians.
Do you like vegetarian?
I like vegetarians.
45 seconds.
Vegetarians are pretty much awesome because all they do is
Objection.
Yeah.
Vegetarians don't taste very good.
Thank you.
Because all they eat.
Objection. You cannot eat humans in this America.
Objection!
Yes.
Clowns taste funny.
Eaten
a clown, which I hope you guys have.
But their makeup makes it nasty.
Yeah, it does. Please continue.
Because it's like based in this.
Objection. What if the makeup is made by maple syrup? Maple syrup would be a really good
Objection. Those pants are shorts. Pick a team.
Objection! I have a strong urge to kiss the lips on his shirt.
I don't give it to you.
I don't know what came over me.
Objection! I think we all know it.
Lips on t-shirts can be pretty promiscuous, I will say.
Objection.
Yes.
How come this pattern does not match the other part of your shirt?
It's a different pattern.
It is a different pattern.
Patterns can be worn at the same time. And, you know,
Objection!
Yeah.
Everyone is a little bit racist.
I don't know if I should, but I'm gonna let it.
Before I start,
Objection! Michael just told us he's a little bit racist. You were going to let a racist talk in front of all these people.
Now I have the urge to kiss his shirt.
There you go.
Yeah, wear a different shirt to each show.
So clearly AJ just likes to wear this shirt because Steven and I...
Objection!
Yeah.
Why does nobody want to kiss my shirt? I mean, I think it's a pretty nice shirt. I think people should want it.
Objection. How come the zipper doesn't go all the way down? It should.
I think I like a little bit of mystery.
You have mystery, so you don't know.
Objection! It hurts when I pee.
Oh my God!
Every time I go in. Objection! I think that man should be at the doctor's and not here.
Yes.
If it hurts when you pee, everyone, it's sexual assault.
objection! We're running out of time and we gotta get up there.
Yeah, get up there. 2 seconds.
Objection! These people may not know it, but Michael did that same thing in practice.
Objection! Improv.
Yes.
But like, it was funny in practice and it's funny here.
No, it's not.
Objection! Speculation!
What's objection? Yes.
When did President Teddy Roosevelt die?
No, tell me.
He died! Like,
It was a long time ago.
Alrighty. Our next game is called Shoulda Said, and we have Mr. Nathan and Miss CJ. They are going to do a scene based on a suggestion from you, and whenever they say something that I'm not exactly satisfied with, I'm going to say switch, or honk, or whatever I actually really feel like I get to do. And when I say that, they're going to go back a few seconds and say that same, not say that same thing. They're going to go through that little section of the scene and say something different. And if I'm not satisfied with that, again, I'll probably say switch or donkey or something like that. Until I am satisfied with it. So, we need a word of inspiration for this scene. I heard oregano. We will see this scene about oregano in 3, 2, 1, party! Got it.
Hey! What are you doing?
Table 3 didn't like it. It was too much oregano.
Hey, listen up now, Nookie. You can come on my block, but you can't touch my jock. You understand? The pizza goes next to the other pizza.
Switch.
The circle does not overlap with the square.
But, Javier, we're supposed to be a Mexican restaurant. Like, why are we doing pizzas now?
I've never heard of a Mexican pizza. This is the Mexican pizza. It has rice.
So, do I just explain to them that it should have that much oregano and rice?
Switch,
Do I throw it in their face?
switch,
Do I feed it nicely to them?
switch.
Maybe you should start over.
Oh, you're telling me I should start over on my Mexican pizza?
Because it's so good that I want to eat this one, so you should make them a different kind so I'm not jealous.
Oh, you should have said that! You want this long? Okay, I set it aside for you.
Switch.
Okay, I'm going to cookie.
Switch.
I'm not throw out the window, okay? I make you another one better. It'd be good, okay?
Thanks.
Now, you say customer has a problem.
Right, too much oregano.
Switch.
Too much cheese. I think
Switch.
it's just too much spit. You can't spray it. You just have to say it. So just maybe more pepperoni, light on bodily fluids.
I can see what I can do, you know how I work it. I find a way. Well, I'm not saying that it won't be somebody doing it.
have our four lovely characters in his novel. They will be acting along and contributing to the story as it goes along. Now, I need an opening line to a story, kind of like Once Upon a Midnight Brewery. Anybody? It was a dark and hot dog.
I wish I said that. The Tower of Pimps was missing.
And Risha. Risha, see the scene in 3, 2, 1, fire!
The Tower of Pimps was missing.
The Tower of Pimps is missing.
I said to my friend, we were looking for it, but we could not find it.
We were looking for it, but we couldn't find it.
I said to my friend, and it appeared that it was nowhere in sight. So we developed a plan.
Maybe we should look behind the bush.
Good idea.
Okay.
It wasn't behind the bush. So we developed another plan, but this one different.
Okay.
Behind that bush?
Let's just similar to the first plan.
How did they know it was behind that bush?
I think that's rock.
And underneath the rock, they found a curious advisor to their discouragement.
You guys see the Potter Pimp statue? I can help you guys out. You guys got anything for my services?
There's a rock.
We don't have any
What kind of rock?
It was igneous.
Igneous rock.
Oh,
Sedimentary or igneous? Oh, igneous.
I'm allergic to igneous.
And because he was allergic to the igneous rocks, we gave him Chris Rock.
Chris Rock is right here, actually.
Oh, Chris Rock.
Chris Rock got real uncomfortable and sat down right away. And so in came Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Dwayne, Rock.
He was not allergic.
You want me? I want this rock. I need this rock.
Alright.
Good. Can you tell us where the tower is?
Yeah, can you help us?
The tower is on 4th Street.
And so they went their own ways. We were headed down to 4th Street when we ran into a magical garden.
Wow.
We're in a magical garden.
This is so...
It's gorgeous.
We took out the flowers and we put them in our nose. To smell them. And we took more and more flowers. We took all the flowers in the garden. You could say we deflowered the garden.
It was so pretty.
I'm
We
sorry,
couldn't help
we had to
ourselves.
take it
I
one
spent years growing these flowers.
They blew manually. You have them back. We don't really want them. We're just looking for our tower.
Your towers.
Yeah, the Tower of Pimps. Yeah.
Do you know where it is? No, but this happens annually too. It goes missing. It's a little festival for the town. Don't look for it.
She was lying her ass off. You see, she was the tower in disguise. And she went into a corner.
We're so close. I just don't know what to do.
Inches away. What are we gonna do?
We didn't know what we were gonna do.
There's another bush. Should we try that again?
I mean, it
And
hasn't
when they
worked
looked
before.
behind the bush, they saw their savior. He was behind them.
Jesus?
What's up, guys? You guys trying to find a tower?
Yeah, Pimp Tower.
See, Jesus knew all about pimps.
Tell me about the Pimps.
You guys got cookies? I'll take my pimps.
We didn't have any cookies. So he couldn't tell us about the pimps, but he knew that the tower was back behind Nathan.
It's right up there. Just, send me some cookies.
Hey, thanks, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Well,
And Jesus magically vanished. 3 days later, we ran into Jesus.
What's up, guys?
And he ascended into heaven ruleth and sitteth at the right hand of God the Father Almighty.
Alright, so this game's called 188 and requires all the ponies. Gonna ask for an object, and then we're gonna put that object into a joke about a bar. Sounds great, right? Yeah. Okay, so can I have an object?
Hot
I hear hot
Wait, you have to do a joke now.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
188 hot dogs go into a bar, and this one guy hot dog goes up to this lady hot dog, and it's like, I'd like to stick my sausage in your bone.
188 hot dogs walk into a bar, and there's two hot dogs. One is a lightweight, one's like a heavyweight. And the heavyweight turns to the lightweight and is like, hey dude, you gotta catch up. I'm on my 5th drink.
So 188 hot dogs walk into this bar on this beautiful summer day. It's so blistering hot. And Snoop Dogg walks in and he says, man, it's hot, dog.
So 188 hot dogs walk into a bar, and this underage hot dog snuck in some alcohol with her. And her friend tried it, and she threw up a little bit, and the girl was like, I brought worse.
188 hot dogs walk into the bar, and the bartender said, "Damn, bitches."
After he does his joke.
So 188 hot dogs walk into the bar, and there's this one group of hot dogs that looks over at this other hot dog who has the Torah in his hands. And he's like, what is up with that guy? And the hot dog goes, I'm Hebrew national.
Alpaca.
Giant whale.
I heard tractor. Thanks.
188 tractors walk into a bar, and one guy tractor goes up to a girl tractor and is like, I want to plow you.
188 tractors walk into a bar, and this really drunk girl tractor goes up and hits on a guy, and she says, hey Chris, you're really cute, and he says, my name is John Deere.
I'm going to go with another object.
Yellow!
Sour Patch Kids.
Cats!
Snuggie. Dog.
188 scissors walked into a bar, and these two scissors got in a really big fight, and one of them looked at the other and goes, girl, I will cut you.
188 scissors walk into the bar, and one scissors go up to the bartender and be like, hey, I'm looking to buy some rope. Is there an aisle here where I can buy some rope or something? And the bartender's like, you're not very sharp, are you?
188 scissors walk into a bar, and these two guys were already at the bar. They look at each other, and they're like, wait, are we at the right bar? And then the other one says, lesbians.
Doing drugs because they were looking for rocks and papers.
Last object.
Meteor.
Magic 8 Ball.
Worms!
Giant hamster ball.
Space!
My self-loathing. Pancakes.
I heard the chips.
Chips?
Chips.
188 chips walk into a bar, only it was only like 30% full because the rest was just air, you know?
walk into a bar and the bartender eats one, and then another one, and then another one.
188 chicks walked into a bar and they were all wearing ruffles.
188 chicks walk into a bar looking to get laid.
188 chips walked into a bar, and there was this little peculiar group of chips in the corner. And they were like, well, why aren't those chips drinking? And they were like, oh, they're baked.
For our next game, we do a game of 3 rooms, so I'm going to call 6 people up. I don't know how this. How this game works is there are going to be 3 separate scenes going on, and we'll get a word of inspiration for each of them. However, I'm going to yell switch, and whatever the last line that was in their scene will be the first line in their scene, and so on and so forth. So for this first scene, can I just get a suggestion you've been wanting to say but hasn't been said yet? Can I get another suggestion?
Awkward brunch.
Pinecone. I don't know why I did that. And from over here, can I get Jennifer Lawrence. All right, so we will see these scenes in 3, 2, 1, ready?
Celia, straight ahead!
Oh no! It's heading straight for us!
Shall we use maybe like hand gestures to move it away?
No, let's just move our ship instead. Oh god. Yes, just there. It's a very old ship.
For that missile.
Oh, what a meteor. Oh my god, that could have broken our ship in half.
Switch.
That could have broken our ship in half, Muriel. Muriel, is there something you want to tell me? I found this in your room. It's a pine cone.
Do you know what they associate pine cones with?
I bet you'll tell me.
Yeah, Christmas.
Christmas? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to touch you. Wait, maybe I did. Are you Jennifer Lawrence?
I mean,
You're that actress, aren't you?
maybe.
Can I be in the next Hunger Games? Oh, come on, look, I can do the bow thing like that.
We
No,
do need
I can do it.
a tribute from District 35.
Yeah, I could be that tribute.
Switch.
I could be that tribute.
I don't think we should offer things to the meteor. I don't know, but there are way too many of them.
And there... Oh my god. Is that Grumpy Cat over there?
Switch.
Oh my god, is that Grumpy Cat over there?
What is Grumpy Cat? You know, you can do me a favor. Go to the store and get me some cream cheese, some bagels, and some pork.
Switch.
You know what?
Yeah.
You can do me a favor, maybe. Go to the store and get me some cream cheese, some bagels, and some pork.
Switch.
Grumpy Cat and some pork?
Well, you can get me some cream cheese, some pork, and some...
This is a ship. We don't have those things. Are you just an actress? Oh my gosh.
Yes, I actually am. Hello.
Where did they find you?
Where did they find you?
It was on aisle 7, where it's always been, Mom.
Did the rabbi see you with the fork?
Next up, we have Dating Game with Mike, Becky, Steven, and Fletcher. So Steven's character is lonely and wants to find a date in possibly a lasting relationship. So Steven's gonna leave the room for a minute. Bye, Steven.
a tree.
Your nose is stuck.
Hands for feet.
You're a living tree.
Slowly becoming a
You're a car.
Yeah, I like that.
Keep giving us
Perfect. Alright, weird quirk. Slowly becoming Nito Cobain. And then the third person thinks the other two are up to something, like they might think the other two are secretly trying to take over the world, something along those lines.
aliens.
Take over the world.
Bank robbers.
We want to smell his hair.
Alright, so they think the other two are Disney characters. Okay, so we have a person who is thinks he's slowly turning into Nito Cobain. She thinks both of these two are Disney characters, and he is Nick Cage. So when I count down from 3, I need you guys to yell "Come back, Steven" with me. So 3, 2, 1. Come back, Steven!
Nice. Someone get on call.
Alright, we will see this scene. Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you. If Steven gets kind of close to what these characters are, I need you to give me like a 1 or a 2, kind of a golf clap, let him know he's getting warmer. And then if he gets it right, I'm going to need like a 10. Yeah, we're going to need 10 out of you guys. Alright, so we'll see this scene in 3, 2, 1, party!
Alright. Hello, my name is former President Bill Clinton. And then on my dating show today, we'll be looking for my next wife because Hillary finally decided to leave me. So, contestants, I'm going to be asking you guys some questions. Question number 1 for contestant number 1. What's your favorite part of the White House?
Favorite part of the White House? For some reason, I wonder if they have any fountains there.
The gardens.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, there's fountains in the garden.
Well, I mean, anything that's...
Oh, that's hot, that's hot, that's hot.
Alright, just got money burning holes.
That's concerning. Contestant number 2, in the contiguous 48 states, which one of the states do you think has the best broccoli?
Well,
Important question.
I really like Florida, and I like California, but not for the broccoli.
Well, why? You can't just say that you like California.
See, they're just so cool, and they have...
I'm from Lebanon.
Florida, California.
All right. Contestant numero 3.
Yes.
Sorry, I was trying to beat Bill George Bush. Very good at impressions.
That's okay as long as I can get into your office.
When you're going out on a date, what kind of shoes do you like to wear, and where do you buy them from?
I like these shoes, but I wonder if I can get some better ones for my next movie. All 4 of them.
Okay. You do need new shoes. They're looking a little shabby. Contestant number 1. Who is your favorite biblical figure?
Probably the one that I see myself in. Our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He came to Jerusalem. What did he have? $50 in his pocket.
Story thousands of times. Number 2. When you're looking for a place to go to school, what do you look for?
I really like characters with big ears. Princesses? I really want to go to princess school. But
That's sad.
Henry. Anyone else?
Contestant number 3. When thinking about philosophy and aerodynamics, what kind of sauces do you put on your hot dog?
Well, back to the aerodynamics, there might be a pattern there.
That could be true.
Do you know where it is?
But the pattern, or
There might be a pattern. We can find it. I might have to get into your office.
Please, careful. Careful with the chair.
I'd like to kidnap you.
I don't think that's a good idea. All right, look, I think I know a little bit about you guys now, and I might be able to figure out which one of you I might want to marry for the rest of your life. Contestant number 1, correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem to be Nito Cobain. It's not the place where you start from, it's where you go. Did I do it wrong?
Sounds extraordinary.
I'm probably not going to choose you because you seem to be like some little girl who's obsessed with Disney World. I like women, but not underage women. And contestant number 3, I would let you kidnap me any time of day, Nicolas Cage.
I'll pay for so many blonde girls to come here, don't worry. He's not here, is he?
Next up, we have a game called Closed Captioning. And in this game, we have Tom and AJ, and they are talk show hosts who are experts on some subject. And I need to know for you guys what that subject's going to be, this area.
Dance whispering.
Dance whispering. And that would be on speaker, obviously. So, we will see the scene. We will see the scene in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Phil's Plants, where we'd like to talk to plants for about 45 minutes to 3 hours. With me, I've got a special guest today.
I'm Nancy.
This is Nancy. She won the most recent rose growing competition in Guilford County.
That is true.
Unfortunately, our closed captioning system is broken, so I brought in my nephew, Steven. This is Steven. He minored in interpretive dance at DeVry University. So he's going to be doing the closed captions for us. So let's get started with the show.
Okay.
I don't know why I picked up your little accent.
It catches on. People do it all the time.
Plants. They grow in all shapes and sizes and colors.
That's true. That's what you're going for. Okay, well, I found that if I whisper to my plants, for I am a plant whisperer, they grow better. You just gotta listen to your plants.
When you're whispering to the plants, do you speak in English or what language actually?
I try to speak in English, traces of Arabic, and a little bit of French.
Arabic and French.
You'd be surprised how much Arabic and French plants know.
Now,
there are plants there. There are plants there.
Yeah, I've heard that the Indians like to plant fish with their corn. Do the Arabs or the French like to plant anything with their plants to make them grow better?
Arabics also tried to plant fish with their corn. However, they were expecting cornfish and didn't have it. Cornfish is, you would think, I picture a piece of corn with fish face.
I was picturing corn with fish faces for each kernel.
That would be no.
Are you sure?
Okay, if you pictured a corn with fish face for every kernel, that's a lot of fish faces. Not a lot of fish.
I think the fish faces on each kernel would be quite the exhilarating thing.
Okay, well, anyway, the French, they buried croissant and baguette with their plant.
Really?
Did not work. Actually killed the plant. A lot of butter.
Oh, so butter is poisonous.
Oh, butter is bad.
Okay.
That's so easy surrender. Those plants, they just give up.
I just don't like it when plants surrender or die.
Anyway, so what other plants do you enjoy? I'll tell you about plants.
Oh, well, I was thinking pumpkins, because, I mean, it is November.
I actually, since we're here at High Point, I'm part of the War on Thanksgiving.
The War on
We just
Thanksgiving?
skip straight to Christmas. All right, this next game is Whose Line. Before a lot of you walked in, you wrote down suggestions for us. We took those suggestions, we crammed them into our friends' pockets very violently. I got Nathan. Okay, so in this scene we have Mitch, Tom, and Nathan. And they are going to use what you wrote down, pepper them into the scene. Hopefully hilarity will ensue. Can I get a suggestion to start this scene out? Castle. Castle, I like castle. That is so good to yell that. All right, so a scene about a castle in 3, 2, 1.
Tony! Write it.
Sir Lancelot. Yes, peon.
Well, calling me a peon? Do you see my throne, Sir Lancelot?
Don't you know my sense of humor yet?
The sense of humor. You referred to the Queen last week as something. Just give me a second. You referred to the Queen. You went right up to her and said, "Don't make me twerk on you."
We all talk secretly that way.
That is my wife!
I can't help it.
Me, you insulted.
That is my wife!
I have seen those bosoms before.
What?
They have whispered softly to me.
It's not like that. It's
I still have the heart of a child.
You're doing it! Oh,
It's in a jar by my bed. It's not weird. It's the Middle Ages.
they told me you were a brute on the battlefield. You know what they also said about you?
I can't imagine.
In songs by the bards and by the peons, they all sing from sea to sea, "Do me over the picket fence."
Oh my God.
That's what I said. I mean,
There's something going on here.
Come here. Let's run away together.
the thing I have to say about that is, thumb it in soft.
You like that? I'll remember that. I gotta write that down.
It is sexual awareness week in this kingdom. And you're thumbing it in, doing things over picket fences.
Pottery!
Pottery, is that what you're calling it now?
His bob's still cool, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I was just making sure. I was planning on jamming to it pretty hard whenever I got back on my box.
That's offensive. Ooh.
Stop grabbing your bosoms, you're turning us on.
I have if I could do it. And that my mother said the same thing. Synonymous with that. It was, I think you peed on me.
So you liked that also?
I mean, I'm open to suggestions.
Okay, how about this? How about this? Damn, Shorty got a nice ass.
Unfortunately, we've come to our last game of the night of Freeze. We'll introduce that in a second. But I just wanted to thank you all for coming out tonight. I'd like to give a hand to Kat for organizing this. We're on Facebook. You can like us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter or in real life. And yeah, so let's get started.
All right. This game is called Freeze. So basically, you see how we're all standing in like a back line sort of thing. So basically, Nathan and Michael are going to get up here and they're going to do a scene.
Oh, you call out. Why not?
Let's go.
We're going to guess so. They're just gonna start a scene like normal, except there's one catch. At any time, all of these people in the back over here can shout, "Freeze it!" And when that happens, both people in the scene freeze, and they stop talking. They just become icicles. And now the person who yelled "Freeze it!" can go and tap one of these people. They switch out, and then they go right back to the scene where they were and start a new scene. So that's how it works. Let's see what happens.
We can work.
Suggestion, yeah, that's important. Need one of those. It's more of inspiration.
Something you have done to say tonight.
Lubricated condoms.
Go for the scene. You want to get for the scene.
All right, we'll see the scene in 3, 2, 1, party!
What's this?
Do you like it whenever I do that?
Yeah, there are certain things that turn me on. One of them,
Take
they
your
are
time.
trying to not be offensive. Game dolls. I got it.
I'm sorry, honey. I think.
No, this is perfect for the experiment.
Honey, thanks to the miracle of science, I'm pregnant.
I know you said you wanted to go through this pain together, but I didn't think you'd carry the child.
Yes.
I'm just gonna carry this watermelon around and pretend it's my baby.
Good. It's time that you pig men understood what we go through.
But at the same time, I want to eat the watermelon.
Dad, I just don't think I should be a bowler. I just don't.
Look, it's really easy. You carry the... 2, 1, bowling! Thank you very much. Why are we lifting these logs? Please. I brought the pecan pie for our dinner tonight. I brought pecan pie too.
Oh, you did.
2 pies.
Well, since mine isn't as flimsy and crappy
Well,
as
yeah,
yours,
mine is
we're gonna
better.
eat mine, I think.
Well, mine looks a lot more like moist and delicious.
And then I got my mouth glued to my hair.
Third time this week.
My dinosaur.
I'm right here! I'm right
There you are.
here! I was right behind you. I'm very sneaky.
How was the self-help? Did it help you?
I've learned a lot of things since then about myself. Like,
45?
yeah, on page 45, I learned that to believe it, okay, I'd say.
I don't understand why you left me. You always leave me.
You know why I
Freeze.
leave you?
Okay, we have to do the weird thing. Do the weird thing. Do the weird thing.
Oh, you missed it again.
What if you're like, you pee on her?
She likes it.
She just turns to me every night and says, if our dads were a gay couple, my dad would be the pitcher.
Well, she says to me, nobody tells me what to do in my house.
Wrong. Try again. I'm not doing this with you again. If you're gonna guess the numbers between 6 and 7, you have to pick 6 and a half.
Okay, I think I got this.
Ready? Go.
8. Fuck! See, we're gonna call it there.
Lester, Mitch,
AJ.
Nathan.
Doug,
Carolyn, Becky.
Michael.
Stephen, thank you. Have a good night.